I sat through Hoppers with my 8-year-old daughter today, and look, I'll just give it to you straight, it's fine. It's fine. It's exactly what the spreadsheet said it should be. My daughter laughed at the beaver's slapstick. She liked the bright colours. She'll probably ask for the plushie. It's a perfectly serviceable, high-fidelity Pixar film. Technically it's a miracle. The fur rendering is so advanced it's practically a flex. John Hamm is oily, the jokes land. The heartstrings get a scientific tug right on cue. It's a masterpiece of industrialised charm. But it's not bold, it's not brash, it's a $200 million safety net. It's final proof that the shareholders have won. Pixar isn't a studio anymore. It's just another Disney outlet pumping out pretty filler for the conveyor belt. Pop quiz, hotshot. You've got $200 million in the most advanced rendering engine on Earth. Do you make Hoppers about a plucky robot beaver? Or do you make Hoppers a psychological war zone where every version of Dennis Hopper fights for his goddamn soul? So sitting there in the dark as the pretty images washed over me, the digital beaver doing its plucky dance, my brain started to hijack the signal. I started seeing the movie Pixar should have made. They still had the stones of an indie filmmaker and they weren't terrified of their corporate overlords. In the Channel 69 cut, we don't do serviceable, we do unhinged. Imagine the portal glitches. Our protagonist doesn't hop into a robot beaver, she hops into the fractured, sweating psyche of Dennis Hopper.
It's clean and it's dirty at the same time.
Hearts of Darkness style psychological siege. In my version we don't do beavers, we don't do plucky kids, we use that $200 million rendering engine to collapse the entire fractured multiverse of Dennis Hopper into a single, sweating, high-stakes swamp. Imagine the perimeter. We've got the Deacon from Waterworld patrolling the burning waters on a rusting oil tanker, his single eye on the horizon, looking for a dry land that's been deleted. He's patrolling the edges of the jungle, where the photojournalist from Apocalypse Now is losing his mind to the geometry of the soul, swinging his camera at shadows while the Colonel watches from the trees. A collision of high-octane, villainy, pure gibbering madness. Deacon goes back inside. He sits down and offers Clifford Worley from True Romance a cigarette.
How about a cigarette? Good smoke if you miss your mom.
Could I have one of those Chesterfields now?
Never too young to start.
Howard Payne from Speed, the man who only knows the ticking of a bomb, screaming about pop quizzes. And the glitch goes deeper. The shadows of a de-evolved city. King Cooper meets his match. This is just a fever dream. Look, Pixar would never make this. They'll stay with the cuddly animals because cuddly animals don't have a violent past. They don't have a history of being an unhinged, dangerous or brilliant man. They don't have a legacy that includes huffing gas or facing down Sicilian hitmen. Dennis Hopper was too jagged for the modern render. He was a force of nature that refused to be sanded down for a demographic. To celebrate him, you have to acknowledge the man was dangerous to himself and everyone around him. Pixar has the tech of an indie filmmaker's wildest dreams, the power to render a literal god, but they use it to build prettier cages for the shareholders. But go see the Beaver movie for the kids. It's high res and serviceable. Hopper was too real for any render anyway. Pop quiz, hotshot. You got $200 million in the most advanced rendering machine on Earth. Do you make a movie about a plucky robot beaver or... yeah, you make that one, because that makes you the money.
What? What was that, man? What the hell was that, man?
Would you like to know more?